Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my out-of-box review for the SD X-Standard Gundam Barbatos Lupus. Well, I think there's probably a lot of people out there who are kind of wishing that the SD Extender line would just end. I'm not really one of those. I don't really mind the SD Extender line. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if Bandai would focus their efforts elsewhere just because it's not really my favorite line that they're producing at the moment. But the thing that kind of is disappointing about this is that this is the second version of the Barbatos that we're getting in the SD Extender line, whereas if they're going to keep the line going, I kind of wish that they would do something else. There's plenty of other different Gundams and mobile suits that they could be doing in the line, but instead we're just getting a second dose of the Barbatos. But then again, it is a very, very popular design from a very, very popular show that is still currently going and still very popular. So I guess that explains that, but it's just kind of unfortunate. I just kind of wish we would get something different instead of so many Barbatoses out these days. A little bit of a Barbatos overdose, I think, personally, but anyway, that being said, this is a really nice SD Extender kit. I think probably better than the original one in some ways, but I mean that could just be just the design as well. I think both of them were actually pretty nice as far as the SD Extender kits. The other reason why I think Bandai is making a second one of these is because not only are they releasing these kits in the SD Extender line, but they're also releasing them in the SD BB Senshi line in the DX versions, which basically are the same kits that just come with more stuff. So I do actually also have the DX version of this that I'll be reviewing for you guys very soon. In the meantime, we'll just take a look at this guy here. So like with the other kits in the line, I mean, it's just, it's got a bunch of stickers, but it's got pretty alright articulation, pretty nice details. Overall, the general shape and proportions and look of everything I think looks good, but of course the main drawback for most people is all the stickers and those hollow spaces, which you're seeing there on the back of the legs at the moment. But this kit only has those hollow spaces, like the really big ones anyway, just there on the back of the legs, which, as I mentioned, I think in the review of the Barbatos kit, I don't think is the worst thing for this kit, because the Barbatos just has mechanical stuff going on the back of its leg anyway, so just add a couple little parts of plastic there or something like that just to make it look kind of mechanical, paint it gray, and you're set, I think. So not really too big of a deal in this case, but I can understand people not being too happy about that. So the first thing about the articulation is that the V-fin on mine is really loose and comes off really easily. I think that's just because the head just doesn't want to stay together really super tightly there. So anyway, for the stickers for this kit, we got a big blue sticker there for that piece on the top, yellow stickers there on the side of the head, gray stickers there on the side of the head, side of the face there. Sticker there for the eyes, of course, but again, I prefer these kind of eyes compared to like the SD BB Senshi kind of cute eyes, so that's one reason why I like this line. The head will go up to about there, not really too much, down to about there. It's kind of blocked by his little beard piece there, but otherwise just kind of general articulation there in the head. Here on the shoulder, some white stickers there for the Tekkaden logo. The arm will go up, not that far, let me see. These kits, when moving them around, do have a tendency, especially when I'm testing the articulation, to pop out of their ball joints. But anyway, the arm can come up to about there. It's about 90 degrees, about perpendicular there. So it's really not too bad in terms of the articulation. For the arms, those ones, the stickers there on the shoulder, the only stickers there. But then, of course, here on the chest, yeah. It's also, this kit has also been like just snapped up and chilling in the box for like 2 weeks, so stuff tends to get a little bit loose in there, so sorry about that. Anyway, stickers here, got white sticker there, white stickers here on the side, white stickers underneath, gold stickers there for the vents, gray sticker there underneath there for like the center of the torso part. So a lot of stickers there going on the chest. Those are usually the most sticker heavy part of the kits in this line. As far as articulation there, those will just move around on that ball joint there, so you have a little bit of movement forward to back and side to side, but it's just basically just however you can get it to stay on the ball joint. Just going back to the arms here, the arms have 90-degree bend there in the elbow. The wrists are just on ball joints. Then we have these ports here on the back of the arm where you can plug on some stuff. On the backpack, nothing really here except for 1, 2, 3, 4 different places to plug some different stuff there On the backpack, it's just all white. We have these side skirts that are obviously missing some color apps on there, but at least we have them, and they can move around just on ball joints there, so that's pretty cool. The front skirt does also move around a little bit in case you needed to. Blue sticker there, yellow stickers there on the side for those vents as well. On the legs, of course, yellow stickers here on the sides, sticker there for that symbol there on the knee. Here on the foot, we got red stickers on the back. On the side, red stickers there, red sticker there in the center, and then gray stickers there for the claws on the toes. The legs are nice though, they'll move it out to about to there. And then the nice thing is you can point the foot really nice and far down like that, which is a feature that I like about these kits. So overall, same basic kind of articulation that we've seen in all the other kits in the line. As far as the accessories for this kit, we have the 200mm cannons, 200mm guns here that will just attach onto the forearm. Again, might want to just drill out the barrel on these because it's just a solid piece there. These are simple, just attach onto the forearms like that. And there you go, you're ready for doing some shooting. Oops. And then we have the sword mace. Now this is of course a really nice weapon, but here's what's going to be probably a deal breaker for a lot of people. When we turn it over, ta-da, just hollow on the other side. That's super disappointing. Not really the most surprising thing, unfortunately, but it is not very attractive at all. So I think it really wouldn't be the most difficult thing to fix. Just a piece of plot play there to cover up the main section, and then just some epoxy putty around the sides, sand it flat, the edge, and then you could fix that to a solid piece if you want. Not really the hardest thing to fix, but again, it's just kind of unfortunate that they had to make it like that. So that will just plug into the hand like so, and then you're all good. So that is it. So here it is quickly for comparison with the Gundam Barbatos 4th form. There, the previous SDX standard kit version of the Barbatos, and I think they're both fine representations of the Barbatos in the SD form. I mean, yes, probably if it was just not an SDX standard kit, but just a full-on BB Senshi kit, like we're used to from the BB Senshi line, would it be better? Yes, probably. We'd have a little bit more color separation, part separation, probably a few less stickers, but I mean, I really don't think that they look too bad. The SDX standard Barbatos Lupus here, though, is definitely looking a little bit shorter. I guess I maybe have his stance a little bit wider. But with the Barbatos Lupus, it should, I mean, if you look at like the 1/44 scale HD versions of these two, the Barbatos Lupus is noticeably larger. And in this case, it's definitely looking bulkier, kind of, but it's not really looking that larger. But anyway, these aren't really supposed to be to scale. The whole point of SD is that they're super deformed. So I guess that's not really too big of a thing to complain about. So as for the accessories included with this kit, not really talking too much about the quality of them, but just in terms of what is actually included, just the 2 cannons for the arms and the sword mace. I think that's fine. Considering the HD version only came with the sword mace, it's definitely an improvement over that. But if there's anything more that I think I really would have wanted with that, probably not. So I think in terms of the weapon options that you get with it, you get some cool stuff. You do also get the chance to do the kind of original gimmicks, the kind of like Frankenstein weapons that you can do with this. Those include sort of making some strange sort of weapons. I guess I might as well just show it to you. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is take off the arm cannons and then take off the backpack as well. Then we're going to flip the backpack like this. Mount these cannons onto the side like this, and then stick the sword mace on here like that, and then you can hold this in the hand using this handle underneath there. And let's see if we kind of have to put this under the arm, and it's a sort of like gun on a sword thing. There's that, but there is one more that we can do with this. The other one, we're just going to take that off. All this is just taking off our V-fin and mounting the V-fin onto here, let's see, like this. And that's supposed to be your other weapon that you can do with this thing. And now it's a Gundam with no V-fin and a V-fin on a sword. So yeah, some people were asking me in my review of the SD Extender Shinanju why I skipped over that part of the review of reviewing those interesting new weapons, and they're even worse for the Shinanju, and they're just usually just not very cool at all, so I just really don't feel the need to show that to you guys, because I highly doubt that any of you are really ever going to be interested in doing that. So anyway, that's it for those kind of gimmicks, but other than that, or not really too much in terms of gimmicks for this kit. I assume that there will be kind of more stuff to do with this kit in the DX version. I've got that here, but I haven't even opened the box yet, I haven't unboxed it yet. But I know that it comes with like extra, with like the arm cannons as well, but then most of the other stuff that it comes with is actually just like the other vehicles and stuff, so it's not like the DX version of the original Barbatos kit that had just all sorts of weapons and option parts and stuff for making different versions of the Barbatos. This time the DX version is just going to be kind of the different vehicles, basically. It's kind of like the main thing, but I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, I haven't really taken too much time to really look at that, so we'll see that soon enough, I suppose. So ultimately, am I able to recommend this kit for you guys? The kit is fine. If you're a fan of the Barbatos, I know a lot of people are, then, you know, this kit is really cheap. That's definitely one thing it's got going for it. It should really only cost you less than $10, whereas the DX version is going to be just over $10, probably $10 to $15. So not really going to be that much difference. So, you know, between the two versions, if you like some of the stuff that comes in the DX version, that's probably going to be better. In that case, I think Bandai's probably going to sell a lot more of that than the SDX standard version, but I don't know, if you wanted something simple and you just wanted just the Barbatos Lupus, a quick simple little SD Barbatos Lupus to sit on your desk or something, then it definitely fits that, and it's fine, I think, as it is. It's got a lot of stickers, but the stickers hold on fine if you want to do that, or if you want to go in and do all the painting, you're in for a lot of work, but it is obviously going to look better when it's all just painted up in its proper colors and everything. So that's pretty much it for this review, guys. Again, these kits have all been very standard, and my opinions on them have also been pretty standard, so there's really not too much else to say at this point. This is, the 14th kit in the line, so I think you guys pretty much should know my feelings about this line so far at this point. So thanks so much for watching, and if you do have any other questions or comments, do feel free to leave those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!